How often have you been using it?
For like the last 5 or 6 years, I was doing it daily.
She stood before Judge Boyd facing felony charges for meth possession and stealing a firearm. Her attorney claimed a tragic near-fatal car accident drove her to addiction. But in this courtroom, sympathy doesn't trump safety. When the defendant claims she's been clean for months, Judge Boyd decides to call her bluff with an immediate surprise drug test. Watch closely, because the result of this test doesn't just decide her freedom, it changes the judge's entire demeanor.
Court is calling 2023 CR 10964 and 2024 CR 2671, State of Texas versus Alexandria Alvarez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Lucas for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
John Robertson, I'm on the possession case, Your Honor.
Thomas Beck, I'm on the theft of the firearm case.
All right, and are you Ms. Alvarez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsels, have you received all the discovery in each of these cause numbers, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Alvarez, in each cause number, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorneys? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And each cause number, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review those documents with your attorneys, and did you understand them?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictments?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented in each cause number?
We are, Your Honor, in each cause.
Ms. Alvarez, in each cause number, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review those documents with your attorneys? Did you understand them? And did you sign them in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, everyone, just one moment. 5 seconds. All right, sorry about that.
Sorry, Judge.
When you're dealing with contractors, you know, you gotta, when you're waiting for their phone call, you're like, please. I am learning a lot about contracting.
It's, it's that thing, Judge, where it's like, if they're at the house and they say like, it'll cost this much, you're just like, yes, okay, can you start now?
Yeah. Well, being in a hotel since August, even though I love the hotel, it's like, I'm so ready to get back home. So whenever I see, the contractor's number pop up, I'm like, I'm sorry. All right, we are back on the record. And where I left off, I was showing you the court admonishments. Did you review those with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and the cause number ending in 7-1, you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 1 gram to 4 grams. That's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. In that cause number, if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In the cause number ending in 6-4, on that case, you're charged with theft of a firearm. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication in that case, if for any reason you're revoked, the court could sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
In each cases, if you have an agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsels, in each of the cause numbers, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your
Yes,
Ms. Alvarez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes,
Are you a U.S. citizen?
yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. In each cause number, I'm showing you the plea bargain agreement. Did you review that with your attorneys? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, the cases are to run concurrently. There's a $500 fine. State is recommending deferred adjudication. They are taking in consideration County Court 2 cause number 715921 and 2023 CR 10963. And in the cause number ending in 71, there's to be restitution to Live Oak PD for drug testing. And in cause number ending in 64, there's to be restitution to Julian Scales, SCALES, if any. Did you understand those to be the pleas in each of the cause numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense,
Yes, Your Honor.
state?
Yes, Your Honor. The only thing I would add is, in the cause number ending in 6-4, the theft of the firearm case, she's forfeiting her right to the firearm.
All right. And in that cause number, do you understand is a part of the plea bargaining agreement you to forfeit the firearm?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause, I'm showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorneys? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the agreement. In each cause number, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 120 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then in each cause number, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence to support the defendant's no contest plea?
Yes, Your Honor. I offer State's Exhibit 1 and the attachments in each cause number.
No objection.
No objection.
And each cause number, did you review the document entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorneys? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, yes, ma'am. You said, sir.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I said yes, ma'am.
That's okay. Sometimes people will say that. All right, again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements, counsel? Witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments in each cause number, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, on behalf of Ms. Alvarez, I support to follow the agreement. I think it's important for the court to have that in September of 22. Alexandria was involved in a pretty much what was a near fatal car accident. Rolled her car down an embankment. She was ejected from the vehicle, suffered an extremely serious head injury. She had to have surgery. Was in the hospital for several months and in rehab after that. I think she's definitely a competent person. She's had some memory issues and some collateral health issues since then. I think some that may have contributed to some of her choices that's been made since then, but we'd ask the court to take that into consideration. I consulted with probation this morning. They may have a unit over there that could help her with some of those issues maybe. We'd ask the court to follow the agreement. She wants to get her life heading in a good direction.
All right.
Judge, we asked you to follow the agreement. Maybe you can probate part of that fine. She is indigent and 120 hours is a lot of community service, but she's going to be on probation perhaps in 2 cases.
Okay. All right. And Ms. Abrams, this is probation case. All right. Do you have any children?
I have one child,
And what is your child's age?
Braxton,
Age?
6.
And where is your child now?
He is with, he's sometimes with my mom or the other grandmother or his dad.
All right. Was Child Protective Services involved?
No.
All right. When did you start with the use of the meth?
I would say I started when I was 18. I tried it. That was the first time I tried it.
Okay. And how often have you been using it?
For like the last 5 or 6 years, I was doing it daily.
All right. So when's the last time you used? And let me just tell you this, these questions I'm asking you, I used to tell my clients all the time when I had them in child protective services cases or on the criminal side, and they had agreed to probation. I always tell them, hey, just lay the truth out there, because what I'm trying to do is get you the type of help you need so you can be successful. But if you don't tell me, I can't help you, right?
Yes.
And so even if you're going to be positive for meth today, you will not have violated your probation because you're not on probation. So I need you to be 100% honest with me so I can try to get you the help that you need, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so when's the last time you used?
The last time I've used was September 5th of 2023.
All right, so if you're drug tested today, is it going to be clean?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're going to do a drug test, and then we're going to come back and finish with sentencing, okay? Probation, could you do a drug test, please? All right, so just have a seat and then we'll take it up.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we're back on the record in 2023 CR 10964 and 2024 CR 2671. State of Texas versus Alexandria Alvarez. The court has been informed that the test was negative. I'm very happy for you and proud that you're sober.
Thank you.
All right, yes.
Judge, I just wanted to follow up with that a little bit for the court's information. I'd noticed a tattoo on Alexandria's arm. She has a 1 day at a time tattoo. And when she snapped that date off on September 5th, that's my offense date. And I said, that's a sober date when she had it like that. So
Awesome.
he was in jail until January, finally got out on bond, went straight to Haven. She's been in their inpatient program since January 17th and has got 17 more days before she graduates that program. So she's working things without being told to work things.
Awesome. That's fantastic. I'm proud of you. And yeah, 1 day at a time, 1 minute at a time.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So this is what the court is going to do in each cause number. In each cause number, the court is going to sentence you to a $500 fine. That fine will be probated in each cause. The court will sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication in each cause number. The state was asking for 5. Let me just tell you why I'm giving you 4, because you've been doing work. And sometimes, even though these are crimes, sometimes you want to say, yeah, I did something good and somebody acknowledged it. So that's why I'm giving you 4 years deferred instead of 5, okay?
Thank you.
It's going to be 120 hours of community service restitution. Each case will run concurrent. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once you complete the parenting classes, the community service hours in each cause number will be deemed satisfied. You're to continue with inpatient treatment at Haven for Hope. So are they having you look for employment yet or no?
No, ma'am.
All right, so proof of employment within 30 days of release from Haven for Hope, inpatient treatment. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. And the cause number ending in 71, you are to have restitution to Live Oak PD for testing. And in the cause number ending in 64, you are to forfeit the weapon. Restitution, if any, to Julian Scales. With regards to restitution in each cause number, if you all think that the restitution is not appropriate, you can come back and we'll have a hearing on that. Field visits upon release from Haven for Hope until further notice. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. To be successful in this court, communication is key. If you have an issue or you feel like, hey, I'm about to throw up my hands, call your probation officer. If you feel as though they're not addressing your issue, you can always come back to court, okay?
Okay.
A surprising turn of events. Alexandria walked in facing prison time for serious felonies involving drugs and weapons. But she did something we rarely see. She told the truth and she stayed clean. Judge Boyd handed down a sentence of 4 years probation, ordered parenting classes, and mandated continued inpatient treatment. She even reduced the term by a full year as a reward for her honesty. This brings us to the big question for you at home. Judge Boyd showed mercy because the defendant proved she was turning her life around. Do you agree with lowering the sentence for honesty? Or given the theft of a firearm, should the judge have been tougher regardless of the drug test? Let us know in the comments below.